Eric from Washington, D.C. writes, what advantages would there be to a faith-based method of exercising?
Oh, there are so many advantages because you're caring for your body and your soul together. You're exercising, and it's not really multitasking because, like I said, that mind-clearing effect of exercise really opens your thought to meditation. And there are times where I find I'll be meditating on what I'm going to have for dinner. And so I have to redirect that focus. But by self-discipline through exercise, you learn self-discipline in your prayer life, or vice versa. If you're already very self-disciplined in your prayer life, then you can apply that self-discipline, that temperance, to your workout program. And really, you're becoming a better vessel to do God's work. And there was actually a study that was published recently that older people are more likely to stick to an exercise program that's spiritually based. And of course, there's all kinds of, fitness to Christian music and Christian aerobics, and I researched that doing my book. But this is something that really will teach you to walk, with Christ. And Christ himself exercised. He went up on a mountain. He didn't take an elevator. He didn't take a tram. He repeatedly. He went up to the mountain and pray. Yeah. He had to be physically fit to do that. It really wasn't until the 20th
century that we lost the idea of walking was really the primary way that
right.
we moved. One of our family's favorite pictures of John Paul, we used to have on a refrigerator, was a picture that was taken of him when he was at World Youth Day in Denver, and it's him walking in the woods, praying the Rosary.
Yes.
I mean, it's just a beautiful image of John Paul. And I remember being trained in Opus Dei that when they said the Rosary together, they were always walking around
yes.
the room. I mean, that was
yes.
a part of things.
Does anyone here believe in a God of love? Does anyone feel the touch of his grace? Does anyone want a glimpse of the mystery? I do, I do, I do. Does anyone ever struggle with darkness? Does anyone want to turn on the light? Does anyone have a hunger for goodness? I do, I do, I do. Oh, lift me up to extraordinary life. Oh, wake me up so I don't miss it. Does anyone want to lighten their heavy heart? Does anyone want to heal their soul? Does anyone